Hello, welcome again to a new week of Gran Turismo 7 challenges. But first, let's see what's on the market. Anything stand out here? Ooh, an 89 Miata. Oh. My neck and shoulder still hurt a whole lot. This is like 2 weeks now. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get through all of this stuff. I'm going to the chiropractor. He's really concerned about my spine, although I don't seem to be having problems there. But he's working on my shoulder a little bit, so hopefully this starts getting a little better before too much longer. If I crank my arm up over my head and like point my elbow at the ceiling and pull my hand down behind my back, it doesn't hurt. So I got that going for me. I don't know, $500,000 for a Jaguar. Nice Porsche. Alright, I don't have $20 million. Oh, Willie's Jeep. I'm just going to buy that for the goof. Just to say I've got one. That's cool. No, I don't want to drive that right now. Ooh, 66 Cobra. You can't buy everything you want every time it comes up. Because that at 2.7, I'm at 3. See, that put me back to like 500,000. And you know, you gotta save up because sometimes like really special stuff shows up. Okay, let's see what's on there this week. FR Challenge, Clubman 550, Time Trial, Hypercar Parade, Menu Book 48. Have Menu Book 48? I'm not sure I want to abandon the Super Formula one that I'm in the middle of. On the other hand, there's 48. Yeah, I could probably handle that. Let's see, I did not enjoy that Alpine. 900 or less. I guess I could try this Honda. I remember that being good. I suppose we'll give that a try. I have an ice pack on my shoulder right now. I'm concerned about it shuffling around while I'm racing. Oh, I didn't turn my wheel on yet. There we go. Frankerchips. I think I remember this one. Oh my goodness. That's the brake pedal. Okay, upon further reflection, I don't know that I've ever driven this car. can't see where I'm going if I'm driving uphill. All right. Good stuff. Oh, back on. There we go. Oh, man. I can't. In my weakened condition, I don't think I can slump forward enough to drive like this. I might have to. Oh, I'm gonna have to restart, begin again, sitting up straight, and see if that lets me see where I'm going. Yeah, that's better. I don't normally like sitting this low, but if I sit any higher, I can't see. I guess I understand the appeal of like a low-slung car. On the other hand, I feel like visibility would be more desirable. Like, if I'm turning the wheel, I can't see where I'm going. Nope. Not gonna get past anybody going around this corner. All right. Well, this seems to be effective against this sort of back-of-the-pack group. It's got a lot of acceleration. Whew. And I tell you, though, man, this shoulder thing, it's really bringing me down. Because I, move thousands and thousands of pounds of steel every day for a living, and so, it would be nice if my stinking shoulder would just stop hurting for a day, two. Or I don't know, if I had done something, struck by a car, some sort of horrible accident, fallen down the stairs, if something had actually happened and I had injured myself, maybe I'd feel better about it. But I was sitting on the couch and I was watching TV and I fell asleep and I woke up in excruciating pain and I don't know what the hell happened. And maybe that's worse than the pain itself. Let's keep an eye on the gas. On the tires. And I turned my fuel mix to lean because at least at this point it doesn't seem like I'm having trouble catching people. And I'm 3 laps in and I'm a third of a tank down, so if I can stretch that a little more, maybe I can get through this entire race without actually going into the pit. Which should put me ahead of anybody who does, or well, at least it'll give me 30 or 45 seconds on them. I am a little concerned about where the first 7 guys are, though, because... Oh. I don't see anybody in front of me. Like, if I'd come around that corner and even just seen somebody's back end as they went around that corner, I'd feel a little better. I don't be able to run like hell through here. Nothing. Nobody. Where the heck is everybody? Oh, I think I saw somebody. Maybe it was just an artifact of the VR helmet, but I think I saw somebody going around this corner just as I got around that last one. Of course, it would help if I had taken that corner a little better. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know if we're gonna get anywhere. Definitely not going to get anywhere driving like that. Set up a little taller here. Okay, well, whatever it was, I saw it again. And gosh, it sure looked like a car going around this corner. I guess I still haven't figured out how to brake early enough to get around that thing smoothly. And I don't know, man, if I'm seeing a car go around that corner, they must really be moving to not be at all visible through any of this. Oh, where is everyone? I mean, I know I haven't played in a week, and this is an unfamiliar car, and frankly, semi-unfamiliar track, but still, oh, man. Still, where is everyone? Now I'm 6 seconds behind. Ugh. Oh, God. Yeah, man. Whoa. Everybody must have pit. So there they are. Suddenly went from 8th to 2nd. And then drop back down to 6th, and then now I'm in 4th. And it's the 6th lap, and I've got a quarter of a tank left. I don't think I'm going to make it without pitting. Alright, let's see how we handle this big, long stretch with these guys. Because this is kind of where I got my fastest, I think. Well, I mean, I'm catching up to them. But I'm not going to get 3 more laps out of this gas tank. Okay, well, wasn't as smooth as he took it, but is that the pit? I think that is the pit, isn't it? Oh, man. Ow. What goes on here? Seventh. A couple of guys up there, but are they in front of me or are they behind me? It's always difficult to tell. Oh, jeez. Maybe I should get some soft tires so I get a little more grip in these corners. Alright, here we go. Time to make a move. At least they were, in fact, in front of me. This guy's behind me. I'm still fucking that up. He's behind me. What, like a lap and a half to move up 2 places? I don't think I'm gonna. did kind of catch up to those guys, so if they happen to be in front of me and not behind me, maybe there's some hope. Oh, that was pretty clean. How am I out of gas? I got more than a... Alright. Alright. Okay. Well... But I never even did get quite close enough to those guys to figure out whether they were in front of me or behind me. Alright. To hell with this race. We'll try something else in this series. Oh, my neck. Oh, my God. Readjust my ice pack. Maybe take it out of the towel so I can a little more transfer directly on the skin. Oh, my gosh. Okay, menu book, there's a Nürburgring and a Suzuka circuit. I shouldn't suck my teeth like that directly into the mic. Okay, we'll give this a... Oh, hang on. I was gonna get different tires. Oh, good. Let's try the soft. Maybe that'll help. I feel like additional grip would have been quite beneficial. Ooh. Oh. I do remember this track. This is the one I had so much trouble on driving that Ferrari VGT. And it would start raining. And I finally managed to win because on like the end of lap 9, I pit in and put on wet tires. And spent the last lap laughing past everybody who was spinning around in circles. Okay. All right. Okay, feeling good so far. Oops. Okay. Handling things all right so far. Okay. So about an eighth of a tank a lap. Here we go. Ugh. Motherfucker. Excuse me. Oops. Now, when do I pit? Because these tires are going to go before the gas does. This is lap 4. If I go now, that means I got 6 laps on the other tires. If I could manage it, you know, 5 and 5 wouldn't be bad, but if I could manage it, I'd almost rather get 6 out of these and then 4 out of the others, so the others have a little less wear when I'm really trying to drive the heck out of this thing. At the end, come on, just creep past and catch a little air and then come up front and get a tiny little bit of brake. And slow way the heck down for this nonsense. Never been a fan of that sort of chicanery. But I don't know that I can get 2 laps out of these. But I don't know, man. This may be it for me, at least for this session. This is just killing my shoulder, cranking this wheel back and forth. Very frustrating. But hopefully I can get out on a win, you know? Maybe lay down, put my arm up, reposition my ice pack, get a good night's sleep, come back in the morning. Surely this would be easier after a day where I wasn't moving all that steel. I come up around here and then into the pit. Alright. More racing tires. Make sure we'll go a little bit over. So I'm pretty sure what happened is I had been driving on lean mix, and that's what it was giving me my fuel level estimate on. And then I fueled up, came out of the pit, put it back on rich mix, and that screwed with the numbers, and that's why I ran out of gas last race. Almost certainly what happened. Okay, so I only fell back to 8th. Other guys will have to pit if they have not already and managed to stay in front of me. I think we got a good strategy here. If I can just avoid completely demolishing my brand new tires. Or destroying what was already kind of a slow lap time to begin with by flying off the road. I took a couple of Tylenol hoping that that might knock down some of the grinding pain, but man, it just nothing is really helping. Maybe I'll catch somebody on this long straight. No, I don't see anyone. Oh, man. Oh, made it to 5th. There's 3 guys in the pit. That's encouraging. Now I just need 2 more spaces. Maybe I'll get lucky and those guys will pit next lap. we're getting around the track pretty quick. Well, there's somebody. Ooh, made it to third, fourth. Third. So that's probably second right there. And maybe first is up in front of him? Still doing that. After all the times I've been around that corner. Okay, see now. What's going on? My tires are not that worn down. They should be like right at peak grip. I mean, unless something like really technical and simulation like, and I went out into the dirt and the tires picked up a bunch of dirt and that's now affected their grip permanently? Surely they don't put that much detail into this, do they? Don't you hit me. This is 8, 2 more laps. And is this Mr. First Place? It is. Alright, well then let's ease off a little bit. Just want to stay on him, don't need to drive too hard. It happened again. Why wasn't it doing that any of the first, like, 8 laps? Catch a little wind, whip around him. Up, up, up. There we go. One more, just like that. Easy. Now, easy, easy, easy. There's like a bump or something there on the left. I really felt it that time. Maybe I'm hitting that and it's starting me wobbling and that's what's making me slide in through that corner. Easy. Giving him the blue flags. Here we go. First place. Must be the tires. Oh, I have to lean back. The car is going to disappear, but I got to lean back. Oh, ow. All right, that was pretty good. Oh. Well, let's say I passed that, which I think just completing one race is enough to count as an event? No? Okay. I would swear I've done these before where just completing one race in the menu book was enough to count as a complete for the event. It doesn't matter. I did get a 4-star ticket from a racing marathon, so let's go see what we got. Maybe we'll get something super cool. Or maybe it'll be a pitiful handful of change. Ooh. Ow. That's not bad. That's a good prize for a 4-star ticket. Alright, great. Well, I'm going to sign off here and continue to ice my shoulder overnight and come back in the morning and check out some of this other stuff. Where's my controller? Let's see what we have here, because I didn't really look at any of these. Front rear 550. But no PP limit, just a suggestion. That should be pretty easy. No, that's not what I'm looking for. Hang on. I still can't navigate this thing properly. Japanese, road car professionally tuned, Japan, no limit. Also not terribly difficult. Hypercar parade. Interlagos. Okay, I feel like I've passed this one already. Past results, none. I guess maybe not. Maybe not this track for a hypercar parade. And then what's the other one? Is a time trial on Tokyo Expressway in a DB11. All right. Aston Martin makes some cool stuff. That'll be fun to sit in. But yeah, okay. I'm gonna continue to ice my shoulder, get a good night's sleep, and come back in the morning and see if we can bang out some of the rest of these without me, permanently injuring myself. Thanks for hanging out. Have fun out there. Keep the rubber on the road.